asking things that are
So, I've been in a pretty big creativity slump for the past week and a half. And hi, if you don't know me, my name is Thien. I study environmental management in university and I create content around studying and productivity here on YouTube, and I also stream on Twitch. But if there is one thing that I always do every 3 months is re-questioning my entire content and thinking, is this really good or is this really mid? And so after looking back at the footages that I had for this vlog that I was supposed to post this week, I just thought to myself, this is really mid. And so this is me trying out a new type of content. Hopefully you'll enjoy. And yeah, that's kinda it. One of the things that scares me, terrifies me the most when it comes down to making content is filming myself in public, because I am under the impression that the second I pull out the camera out of my bag, everybody is staring me down and wondering, what the hell is she doing? But the other day I stumbled upon a video from this content creator on YouTube called Megan Tan, and she's truly amazing. You guys should definitely check out her channel. And she said something that really resonated with me. She said that if you think the shot is going to be beautiful and you're going to be proud of it, then the embarrassment is worth it. It is way better to put yourself through a little uncomfortable moment in public and record that thing that you really want to try out than sit with yourself hours later and regretting not doing it. And I feel like this can be applied to so many things in life. It's kind of like the idea of better an oops than an what if. So like sometimes I try to remind myself that, and I just realize that I would much rather sit with a little bit of embarrassment later thinking, oh wow, that didn't really work out, did it? Then never be able to sleep again at night because I will always think, why did I not try? What if I had tried? What would have come out? If you don't start, you can't even fail. So like you can't even tell yourself, oh, I cannot start this, I cannot do this because I'm so scared it's not gonna work out. If you don't try, you're already choosing to fail. You're already setting yourself for failure. So might as well shoot your shot and try and fail, but at least sleep at night knowing that you did your best. I feel like this is not a secret at this point, but I am pretty addicted to video games. I kind of play every night. It's either CSGO or Valorant, and it is not a bad thing per se to play video games. I feel like it's only bad the moment you become addicted to it and you cannot spend a single moment of your free time not doing that activity and chasing after the dopamine rush. And so this is kind of like a side effect of making this video, but this week I found myself way less interested in launching my video games. And this is gonna sound a little bit crazy to anyone who is not like dealing with a video game addiction, but I didn't feel any urges to launch the game and immediately warm up and get into a rank game and just like try to rank up and then queue again because I lost and then queue again because I won. Like, you just really never see the end of it. I would recommend trying to find a creative outlet in order to stimulate your dopamine rather than consuming something. And I feel like it all comes down to creating versus consuming. I think if you get your dopamine from consuming, you're bound to eventually get addicted to that because it's easier. When you consume a certain type of media, you're passive, you're just staring at a screen, but you're not really making your brain work. And so it is addictive. It is addictive because it's like easy. So yeah, I would definitely recommend trying to find a way to create something and put it out there. It feels rewarding. And so I feel like the more you fill your free time in your brain with creating, the less you will crave consuming. Matter of fact, you don't even think of consuming anymore. I really wish I could say I was a clean and neat person, but the truth is I think I'm just messy. And I think one of the reasons behind this is that in my room there is not a specific spot for every single item that I own, and so eventually I just put them on my desk if they do not have a specific like defined space. And then like once I have to use my desk, I actually move that item around in the room. I put it behind me, I put it on my bed, but eventually it's bound to be a mess because there's never a time where my room is in a perfect state of being entirely clean, which is highly frustrating. But I do believe that you work the best when you have a clean and neat space, and so I still attempt to, especially since I stream, which is like what I'm doing here. I was actually streaming while doing all that, and I kind of want my background to look neat because I would never be caught with a messy background on Twitch. Like, this cannot happen. I cannot do this to myself, and so it has to at least look like it's clean. But I guess this is like also a good example of expectation versus reality, social media versus reality. So this is just to say, if my stream or if my room looks very clean on stream, chances are most of my mess is on the side, outside of the camera angle where you cannot see. So in the middle of my stream, I went to get a glass of water down in the kitchen and I found Brownie sitting or laying on my chair, and I couldn't bring myself to put him down on my bed or behind or on another, like in another space. So I just decided, you know what, you take that chair and I will like just find another thing to sit on. I think, yeah, I just love my cat too much. I have 2 assignments I have to work for, and so after the stream I decided that I was not satisfied with the amount of work that I had put in. I was also kind of like in flow state, so I decided to work a little bit more on it before I called it a day. And the next day I just continued working on it. I've been liking this little like whiteboard. I'm just like writing down my to-do list on it, and this is me just like realizing that the chat was saying hi to the vlog because they could see my camera. So hi Charlie and hi Missy. Anyways, I'm just writing down all of my to-dos. I usually use Notion for this, but for some reason I found it like more satisfying to do it on a physical object lately. I also recently found out about Bongo Cat and I've been a little bit obsessed with it. So yeah, I've been using that a lot ever since yesterday. I feel like I mentioned this every single vlog, and in every single vlog you guys don't see me working on it, but I am actually in my last year of masters, so with that come a master thesis that I have to write. But I checked the Word document yesterday and turns out that I hadn't touched it ever since March 28th. It has been almost a month and a half since I've last worked on my master thesis, so the situation was pretty dire. To be honest, I had been pushing it off because the more I would procrastinate, the less I would remember where I left off. And coming back to a work where I would have to find out what my last thought was and what the last thing I was like doing was extremely scary to me, and so I was like just constantly pushing it back. But yesterday when I finally started working on it, I realized that this thing that I was really scared of turned out to be much more simpler than I thought it would be. And so I feel like this is a sign for you to tackle that task that has been scaring you and has been like making you anxious lately, because chances are that it's probably not going to be as bad as you think it is. This is your sign. I feel like the reason why it's so scary is because a task such as a master thesis to write feels like a mountain, and so when you are looking up at it and seeing the whole picture, you're like, damn, how the fuck am I going to climb this mountain? But if instead of looking at the whole picture and looking at the mountain in front of you, you just think to yourself, okay, I'm going to climb up 10 meters now, it feels less scary. Just cut it down into more digestible bits and you will feel less overwhelmed. Way less overwhelmed by it, and it will also feel more rewarding because you will see yourself progressing through your work way faster than if it was a big chunk. So yeah, I guess the conclusion to this project is that I have finally reignited my creativity spark. I no longer feel the need to scroll on Instagram Reels. I just put the phone away and think about other things. To be honest with you guys, it is so freaking nice to fill your time with things that are a little bit more meaningful and to try to stimulate your brain through other means. So yeah, maybe this is your sign to put the phone down as well and start that project that you've been thinking about, because who knows what wonders you'll find along the way.